And good morning, everybody. Ginny, Raven, Yelling, Demo, hello, hello. How are you all doing today? And welcome to SCP Secret Files. Really looking forward to actually trying this one out. Was gifted this by a friend of mine from the Discord, so a big thank you to them. Hey, get out. Hopefully you haven't been too bored. Demo, hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? You guys excited? I was doing a little bit of technical testing on my end to make sure that it was going to run smooth. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. The game kind of like auto-started when I had launched it into a file, so I'm just going to do a brand new game, and we'll see what happens with that. Never heard of this game before. Yeah, it came out like late 22, I want to say. Yeah, something like that. I remember seeing a little bit of it, and a bunch of people were like, hey, you should play this, you should play it. Then I just never got a chance to because it was never on a good enough sale. So let's dive right on in to the secret files. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, there's like there's an interesting little intro thing that you have to do. I don't really understand how much it's going to change in the game. I know almost nothing about this except that it's an SCP game. Yes, 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 blah, blah, blah. Really, a horror game has horror. Well, thank you for the warning, SCP Secret Files. Appreciate it, buddy. If there are DLC, I don't know, Jenny. I was just given the code for this off of someone's Humble Bundle. So I really don't know if there's any DLC for it. If there is, and this is good, I'll probably pick it up and we'll play it in the future. Okay, that's a pretty cool little intro. I'm not gonna lie, I like that a lot. I am Carl Astana. A few months ago, I was preparing my dissertation in a restaurant on L Street. The pies there were rather to my liking, and I became startled when a man sitting across from me suddenly shouted out, "Pies here are total shit like vomit wrapped in wax." After seeing the other empty tables in the restaurant, I said to the man, I don't believe I know you. What can I help you with? Oh, really? I wonder if when Chris played it, I wonder if he just skipped it. Without answering my question, the man continued talking to himself. Look, here you are. You're graduating soon and clearly need a job, huh? Well, it just so happens we have the job for you. After pausing to add emphasis, he said, a mysterious, mysterious job. A wonderful, wonderful one. Yeah, no, I don't really have any interest in selling drugs for you, but let's go ahead. Let's play along. Interesting? Let's find out. What do you have? Trust me, you won't be disappointed. He then handed me a business card. Both sides of the card were black, with 3 letters printed neatly on one side, SCP. Good morning, DSO. Hello, hello. All right. Let's open the envelope, so he already knows who I am. That's concerning. Congratulations on earning the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we're searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department, Group 3. Director Chuck Auer will be your superior. Go to the Security Office in Sector... I never learned all of the letters. What is that letter? The little E-looking thing? Is that Sigma? 8/13/2012 at 0900 to pick up your employee card. To continue, we look forward to working with you. That's personnel. Okay, Security Office, Sector Sigma. Yeah, quote-unquote morning. Well, just like it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, it's always, you know, morning to some people. You darn future folk.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we founded the SCP Foundation. an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear. While ordinary people live in the sunlight, we must fight anomalies in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public, so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect.
I'm liking this intro so far. It's interesting. I don't recognize most of those SCPs, but just sleep watching this video. I was gonna say, Ginny, you're always tired, sweetie. And Dragon, hello, hello. And Old School, hello, hello. We are playing SCP Secret Files. And there we go. We are in. I liked that intro a lot. Reminded me a little bit of the Prey intro from 2017. Probably still one of my favorite game intros of all time. Great music, great, just pretty much everything about it was wonderful. There's a mission statement. I'm not going to read all that because I genuinely do not want to, but we're here to research and contain anomalies. See anything interesting on here? Friday at 9 p.m. There's a Zone B formation. Oh, I probably could like zoom in on this if I had a little bit more time and read all that. Looks like Friday at 9 p.m. is important to these people. Hello? Okay, looks like nobody's guarding security. Just walk right on in. Oh. Wow, they just straight up leave security cards out. Okay. This music is nice. It really was. That was great. Okay, enter room 914. It's a hoarding hell. Also, that's actually genuinely not OSHA compliant. People will knock that over and get injured. 918, 911, 12. Interesting little intro. I'm very... Swasa. Oh, okay. Huh. What a strange system. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I went in here knowing almost nothing. I know very, very little about SCP anomaly collections. Oh boy. Ew. I don't like whatever is being held in there. I'm going to imagine it probably scuttles, and I hate it. So, let's just set that on fire. Like their foundation cares about OSHA. Shh, everyone cares about OSHA. Alright. Can we change these? No, okay, we can. You went to MIT, of course he did. You'll have access to classified and top secret archives, wherever, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, welcome. Here's the software. We're assigned tasks in the mission module. The button will blink red. Communication within the site relies primarily on the instant messaging system. Information is level 2 encrypted. Okay. Training is an effective means of information within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in training. Public information at all sites around the world. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess first, yeah, we can look through. I really wish I was better versed in the SCPs. Because, like, I don't know a whole lot about them internally. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of people. Okay, anything... Okay. We're off to a bit of a slow start. That house you safe in the basement. The Foundation can't catch you. The Foundation couldn't contain you, sweetie. Morning, everybody. Yeah, let's be a little bit formal. Wow, you graduated with a double major in something useless. Good job, Carl. No wonder you were struggling to get a job. Neither of these are good responses. Can I go do anything else? I don't really want to deal with these people. Both of these make me sound like an asshole. Well, I guess let's be more playful. I don't know. So Gent is a little bit, Gent's a little bit bitter, it sounds like. Okay. Now let's just keep on going. How do I get? I'm really curious, like, what the core gameplay loop of this really is. Oh, okay. So he got his hand chopped off. All right. That's when he's trying to discipline you. No, Jenny, that's just for fun. I like the idea that Carl is just sitting here regretting accepting the job offer. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate that, buddy. If this is the whole game, I will go ahead and I will be not very pleased. Takes time to finish it up. Don't push yourself too hard. Oh, okay. So that's Stuart sent us stuff. Is he going to give us a project? Oh? I guess let's just, Now let's just do that. Be more formal, I guess. That's catalog. No need to hurry, young man. Ah, okay, boomer. All right. He seems like the type who would prefer not to be called boss. No, can I not bother him? Can I do literally anything else? Don't send this in the public chat, you ass clown ass kisser. Be young, the biggest joke. Oi. Well, Jenny, you're young enough for both of us, so... Okay, understood. Oh, boy. Come on. Okay, please tell me this will be more interesting. Let's see. So we have the first class on there, then this application to special containment equipment, easy enough. Old School, thank you very much for the $5. Boundless, what are you doing? It's cold and the bears are all asleep, but you're playing a game. What kind of bear are you? I'm the kind that has to keep an eye on little troublemakers like Ginny to keep her from escaping. And besides, what would you guys do if I was gone for 6 months out of the year? You'd be so sad.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
Aren't the D-Class exterminated at the end of their time period? Isn't that a lie? Or am I just crazy? Hmm? Okay, I guess we're doing something involving a... What is with this weird, like, painted art style? This reminds me of... What was that game I played that was done, It was done in, like, a hand-painted oil paint style? Well, into our lethal company gear. Now what do we got this way? Also, Ginny, no humping, sweetie. You know I'm right. Best of the free of the burden of breathing, that is? Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that was an absolute lie. You have no strawberry milk, Ginny, for 6 months? I know. Think of how awful that would be. She would end the world. Oh? Okay, what? Oh, okay,
was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
You guys really aren't big on clarity, are you? Okay, well, I guess, yeah, let's go. Oh, there's straight up just like driving minigames, alright. Oh, hey, it's good that they do tell us to collect the waste. If I protest and place bear traps on the den as punishment for leaving us half the year, well, that would be very, very rude. But it's okay, Ginny always tries to leave bear traps around. Damaged petrol tank, hard to decompose even after 100 years. Okay. I don't like that it took time to collect things. That makes me suspect that there's going to be like some sort of a gimmick here. What's going to be going on? Am I in danger doing this? I mean, we're a D class, so yes, I assume that we are going to be just slaughtered. What kind of crappy DayZ tier vehicle am I driving? Not that means anything. You have Lego traps instead? Well, you do Lego bear traps, sweetie. A discarded tire filled with sand. After vehicles became the main form of transportation, discarded tires began to grow in number. I'm not really sure at all what the hell is going on half the time so currently, but I actually am really enjoying this little section. It looks very interesting. Looks like somebody tried to do like the Borderlands art style, but they tried to make it look less terrible. Okay, so we need to collect 100 kilos of waste. Okay. What are you? You're like a hazmat barrel, it looks like? Damaged tin drum, a tin drum with a danger sign. Having once protected hazardous liquid from leaking, it was discarded upon completion of the mission. Alright, then we're going to the incinerator. Oh yeah, we can do tricks. The vehicle, the physics are a bit broken. Yeah, I noticed that. It seemed like the vehicle physics are a little weird. It's literally Lethal Company. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. This really is kind of vaguely Lethal Company-esque. Oh, so I don't remember that tall building being there. Did I just, like, look every direction but there? Also, I wonder what happens if we tip this. Okay, so that's one of the other bits of some machinery. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Alright, damaged petrol tank, tires, and the drum. Hold down the lever to confirm incineration. We just torch it in the back of the vehicle? What the heck? Okay. I'm very curious still. And then this spews this out.
This was D503's first day of work.
And then it turned out that the smoke caused time rain because this is actually Death Stranding.
That D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Okay. Level 2 mental test to assess your current mental state. The left graphic fragment discard to fill the whole area. Oh, okay, we're doing like a... one of these puzzles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really bad at these. Unsurprisingly, I'm just generally bad at puzzles, as you guys are well aware. How about you? What the fudge? Oh, okay, that's why that wasn't popping in. I was very, very concerned there for a minute. And then you go to here. Okay. Oh, we have to do more of these? Jesus. Okay. Don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work here. Well, I hope you guys are ready to sit here and watch this for the rest of forever. Yeah, and we can't... Jesus Christ. And of course, they have to do this really loud, like, beeping every time we do this. What about... here, maybe? I'm trying to, like, keep track of... No, that's not gonna work either. Can we rotate these at all? No, we can't. I thought I was going to torch the truck too. That's what I would have thought it would do. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely fucking terrible at these. I also really wish that loud beeping would not exist. Can I skip this area? Let's see. Any... No, it has to be somewhere on the bottom. It has to be. I don't think there's a way around that. Maybe you and you. You love these types of puzzles? Yeah, I mean, I can see the appeal for some people. I'm just like, I don't have the level of abstract thought necessary, I think, for them. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Anyway, today's work is complete. The system will settle contract time. Okay, so then we just, what, go sit in this crappy cell and go to sleep? We go get some delicious, delicious burger. I'm not sure I want Hatch burger. Wow, that was rude, you asshole. Alright. Picked up the hamburger drop from the window. I got an achievement for that. Oh? This just seems needlessly complicated.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected. You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton. 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on. The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day.
Alright, I guess we're going back out there. Thank God we do not have to do like 30 days of this. I think I would actually jump off a cliff. Here we go. Take you. I know they're lulling me into a false sense of security, because I can tell they're gonna like scare the hell out of us somehow. Something about this is gonna be not very pleasant. And yeah, that did look like a good burger dragon. Okay. Well, off we go into the desert wastes, I guess. Oh. Again, heckin' truck. Yeah, it's weird. So I'm going to assume that there must not be much... must not do much vehicle driving. Because the physics in this are like... Yeah, they're really weird for a game that you would have to do a lot of driving in. Let's go. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good. What the fudge? Oh, what was with the weird tentacles? Weird tentacles about a black spindle. Spindle of thick black cable, wound too tightly to see what's inside. It's much heavier than it looks, and no one knows why. It's 110 kilos. Something about that's concerning. Is that like a body? Is that what happened to all the missing people? Did they get like wrapped up in this weird black cable? Or is that going to be something far more horrifying that actually makes up the cable? And I know we already have 100. I want to see if we can actually go pick up more of this, though. Okay, what are you? You look like a radio? Oh, a broken air conditioner. Modern human beings cannot live without AC due to global warming, but the use of Freon air and air conditioners contributed to it. Yeah, I'm very curious what's going on here. I wonder how many of these SCPs are actually going to be like original ones made up for the story too. Versus how many of them... Wow, okay. Hey, we did some sick flips. And we actually landed basically next to the thing we were looking for. That's always convenient. Alright, here we go. Just trying to pick out the object from the just local environment. So this is another of these tin barrels. Corroded iron bucket. It's corroded and the liquid inside is highly corrosive. Well, that is what tends to happen when you put corrosive liquid inside of something. It tends to corrode things. Stick the landing? Yeah, we really did, Jesus. Also, no, seriously, like, what? These vehicles are basically DayZ tier, where if you go up anything more than a gentle slope, the car dies. There we go. And yeah, then we pulled off a sick handbrake turn there. That truck is definitely an SCP. Yeah, maybe that's the real test here. It's not the desert. Okay. So a spindle, AC, and a bucket. Alright. Hold on.
He did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, what exactly is this doing? Are we pissing something off by doing this? Okay, let's go see. 3 pictures with a triangle. I guess technically this, right? Okay. And then conditions that are equal to 5? Well, that's a 5. That's a 5. That's not a 5. I was gonna say, I wonder, like, this and this are almost the same, but it depends how we do order of operations, so... There we go. What happens if we do these incorrectly? Like, does it just make us keep on doing them, or what? What, no yummy floor burger? Aw. For shame. For shame.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Is this playable? No, it looks like he's having dreams of a beach. And probably something horrible lurking underneath it. Well, what is that then? Is that red phone booth we saw earlier, or is that something else?
The 8th day marked a significant turning point. The start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham? I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay, our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason, but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
Alright, so we're going into there probably one last time, it sounds like? Yeah, again, this stuff is being left here by something. Yeah, and there's his... That's one of the radars, right?
Found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
World War II type, a lot of abrasion on the display and handle, receiver's not working.
D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
That's a World War II type radar? What the hell? What are they on about? So this place is... Curious. I don't like seeing any of these, like, tendrils. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's another of these big spindles. These have to be, like, wrapped up bodies or something, right? Just looking at them, there's no way they're not. Yeah, it's a lot of effort to carry. Yeah, and they're like a solid 100 kilos. I mean, that's... Adult male plus the wrapping, I mean, that wouldn't be unheard of. Yeah, I don't recall handled radars from World War II either. Yeah. What? Boy, this vehicle is just heckin' silly. Radar from the substance plane and the handheld device? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. Although I feel like they just wouldn't have had the power, but... Again, what do I know? I'm a failed engineer. Let's... Yeah, pull down the lever.
Physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15. But then he encountered an incident. A sandstorm.
Okay.
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
Oh boy. Yeah, these little... things. And what is that over there? I also don't know, should I be following these lines, or should I be treating them as hostile? Maybe I'll just try to always keep at least one of them in sight, maybe. This is aggressively yellow, Jesus Christ. So what is this building? This isn't where I came out of, is it? Is this the building that we saw in that dream, the one with the red glow? Was the red marker light that strong? I don't know if I trust this area or not, so...
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
Oh. Well, that sounds less than ideal. There's a D-class. Is this the one whose radar we found, or is this like us? Lie. Is it getting found out that what the Foundation is telling them is lies, maybe? It's like telling them the truth? Yeah, and I don't think I can go backwards. So what is this? Well, that's not very good. Did we just get hollowed out and turned into a spindle? Or was my theory correct? Is it like wrapping up bodies?
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice? Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D-503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation.
Okay. Start my test. Oh,
Major
alright.
fluctuations can now be observed in D-503's physiological data. The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission. D-503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control. He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel who were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right, none of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
So we're just gonna drive, I guess? Okay. Alright, so I mean, yeah, they're trapped here. That's fairly predictable. Oh, hello. We're in a city. All right.
D-503 heard the call.
I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I was not expecting a
Humans
cityscape.
often believe that their fate is in their own hands. That all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
Alright, so what... Is this an existing SCP? That just like, is it one of the ones that just got, when the SCP Foundation got kind of weird? As opposed to being like more just the strange and surreal?
This is where D-503's instincts led him.
Yeah, and then we became another bundle. Alright.
days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
I have to ask, this is not a walking sim, right? Okay, cool. Let's add comments. Sure. Other supplements? I don't really feel anything. Alright, cool. Let's see, do I have any mail, any files sent over, anything that isn't talking to my incessant idiot coworkers? No, doesn't look like it, okay. Oh. Yeah, honestly, that's about how I feel after going mandatory training at work. Oh, the SCPs weren't created for the game, they're already known? Oh, good. I appreciate the heads up. I was genuinely curious. I stopped paying attention to SCP back like when 1,000 was basically just being broken. Join you for what? Okay, Pastor Osmond, torture. I don't know how others managed to hold on. I messed up during the training session. Jumped off a cliff, fell in the icy water, and choked hard. I don't know how I recall any of this because I have no memory of ever visiting any cliffs or waterfalls. But it was all so real, I can even taste it in my mouth now, the foul taste of river water. In any case, it's the first day at the Foundation. Gotta go to the cafeteria, get something to eat. Maybe it'll make my stomach feel better. Wait, did I miss something? Did I just, like, stroke out? When did we have a dream of jumping off a cliff? What? Okay. Yeah, and Ginny, you probably would go hang out with the tentacle creature during your lunch breaks, wouldn't you, sweetie? Let's see. Any abnormal incident occurred within Site-13. All the buildings within disappeared, and many corrupted unknown appeared out of nowhere. Parts of them were on fire when they appeared. Later, the site was back to normal, with personnel missing. Small Mantis, big trouble. Mass protest organized by Leaf or Mantis have broken out in surrounding areas of Site-87. They're normally only active in autumn. They gathered together to protest against a massive defoliant plan proposed by Wisconsin. Because this behavior will prevent them from appreciating autumn leaves, it is already reported. They requested local government. This is wait, what? Mantists are protest. What? A bill has been approved in Florida recently, allowing its citizens to attack others with electronic devices, cause many violent incidents to occur. That would actually sound par for the course for Florida. Incident influenced by SCP-1434. MTF was sent to contain it. What about you? Site-93 confirms the existence of multiverse using one of the anomalies as a breakthrough that will definitely be useful in K-class scenarios. That's not how you spell definitely. Unless the K-class scenario destroys the multiverse. Interesting fact. There could be another you reading the article. Say hello to your parallel self. Apparently the other me is drunk. Because you suck again, that's why. Being assigned to field work again. I mean, to be honest, yeah, after that, I wouldn't want to stick around here. This job sounds awful. Let's feel much better, though. Let's be a team player, because I feel like if I say no, they're just going to kill me. Good luck being an organization monkey. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Gent is an asshole. Cool. Can I go? Oh, thank God. Okay. Enter data regarding the investigation reports in the archive system on the right. Click text with red underline. After clicking, you can drag data into the archive system. Left click to release. Okay.
I'm Agent Q from the Accident Investigation Department. Containment breach occurred at Pony Station and contact with the Foundation has been lost. Agent Bella Lawrence was given orders to enter Pony Station and retrieve the black box. Following is a transcript of the interview with Bella Lawrence.
Okay. That's a lot of text, apparently, if it fills up the screen with solid black. Okay, there we go. I was trying to figure out, is it loading or what's going on here?
Heart rate 105. Blood pressure 175 over 110. Experiencing mild convulsions. Administer 5 milligrams of methanol to help control blood pressure. Bella? Bella? The drugs seem to be taking effect. Go ahead and ask questions. I can't be certain how long she'll stay awake for.
Where's the black box, Sparrow? Three days ago, you were tasked with investigating the situation at Site 74, Pony Station. You were assigned to retrieve the black box. Now, out with it. Where is the black box?
I brought it back. I brought the black box back.
Don't lie to us. You never brought it back.
No, that's impossible. I remember. I completed my assigned task. I swear. Shit, my head.
All right, here now. This isn't an interrogation.
We're not here to lay blame or point any fingers. Bella, I'm terribly sorry to have to bother you in such a state, but it is critical that we find that black box. We need to know what happened at Pony Station.
My memory's a mess at the moment.
That's fine. We'll take it slowly, step by step. Why don't we start from the moment you received your mission? Tell us what you remember.
I'll try. That night... Currently heading to mission site Site 74, Pony Station. We'll arrive in about 3 minutes.
Very good, Sparrow. It's been 48 hours since the Foundation lost contact with Pony Station. SCP-701 experiments there have been ongoing. We have reason to suspect a containment breach.
What is my mission?
According to Foundation Security Regulation 709S, each site must have a black box placed in a secure area to assist in identifying the cause of an accident, should one occur. Your task is to investigate the situation and retrieve the black box.
Black box? Got it. Okay, I've arrived.
Alright, let's see how this one goes. Hold shift to sprint, that's always a fun start. Ah, they issued me a pickup, wonderful. Well, hopefully you guys are still enjoying.
I'm able to observe the mission site from here, but it doesn't seem like one of the Foundation's secure facilities.
Pony Station, officially known as Site 74, was originally a hydroelectric power station. After it was abandoned, the Foundation repurposed it as one of their sites. Initially, it was used only to contain a few safe-level anomalies, but recently it's also taken over SCP-701. I don't know all the details. We won't know the truth until you retrieve the black box.
Got it. I'll complete the task as instructed and retrieve the black box.
Alright, so there's repurposing places then. Whoever is responsible for naming station will probably be named by Alpine Barrack. Yeah, I was wondering who was named by Val. Poor girl. Alright, so I have a cant counter measuring the humes of an area. Oh, okay, sure. A reality anchor, stabilizing the humes of surrounding areas, one of the best weapons for combating reality bending and reducing psychological damage. Oh, hey, it's these things. A Y blocker. 60 milliliters per injection, stops neurotransmitters from behaving erratically. That's the, those are the same model as the healing items from Into the Radius. And a Polaroid of a black cube, the objective. Okay, I guess. Sure. Well, let's, I can't really, like, seem to swap anything around there, so... Yeah, let's just keep on looking around. So I guess we're gonna have to do the reality anchor thing. Can't try, like, a flashlight or something. I don't seem to have anything here. Well, so everything just got very, very dark.
I've just entered Pony Station.
Retrieve the black box from the lab. Room 705. The elevator. 7th floor. Sparrow. Must.
What's that? Bald Eagle, you're cutting out. Damn. This is out of the safe range. I'll place a reality anchor.
Okay, how do we do that exactly? Or is this gonna be... Okay, yeah, it's gonna be fixed areas that place a reality anchor.
Much better. Now let's find that elevator.
Alright, so what is it? We need to go to room 705? Well, I guess let's go be thorough. Ooh, hello, a coin, an Ohio issued 25-cent coin. Why? Okay, well, what are collections? Are those just like straight up collectibles? Oh boy. Oh, okay. That's a mannequin that's noosed up, I guess. Duty regulations. All personnel on duty shall not leave early. Absence from work is prohibited. People who cannot be on duty due to special circumstances shall coordinate with the director. Oh, sorry, I had to like stretch. Move a little bit there. Personnel shall strictly comply with prescribed regulations and rules. Fill in an inspection form, truthfully and correctly. If the situation cannot be handled independently, must immediately report it. Spare key to 101 placed into the flower pot in the visitors lobby. Okay, so flower pot, visitors lobby. Let's go. Today I read George Thompson's research log for 701. Could it be true? Has he been performing comparison experiments on chimpanzees the whole time? What could he have planned? Does he not realize what he's up against? The whole thing is turning out to be an ungodly mess. It's now abundantly clear why the Foundation transferred him out of Pony Station. Ugh. Leaving me to take over his post. He was performing the experiment all wrong. The whole direction of the project was wrong. 701 holds great potential, I still believe that. I'll have to adopt a new method of study. Efficient, fast, and direct.
Dr. Tyler Cooper. I've heard of this guy. A bit of an eccentric and a thrill seeker.
Okay, where's the visitors lobby then? This doesn't really look lobby-ish. Yeah, so I wonder what exactly happened here. Also, interesting that they would have like these tourist-style little binocular things. Well, I will say OSHA will like them having that accessible, making it very obvious and plain to see. Let's keep on going. Oh, so this is probably the visitors lobby, okay. Spare key with 101 written on it. Why would you put that in an area with visitors? Why wouldn't you like put it under the desk here or something, or like in a secure compartment somewhere?
All the plans, including the project schedule that follows, have been disrupted. The actors of the whole site is theirs. They managed to procure a goddamn script from God knows where, and they've taken over my laboratory accordingly. And Dr. Cooper, whatever his name is, in particular, he puts on airs every time the operation starts as if everyone should listen to him. Who does he think he is? I have to let him know who's the boss around here.
Yeah, typical academics having infighting over basically nonsense. What do you say? Setting resource request form. Setting? What? Are they doing like, are they doing plays? Oh no. Let's see. What was it? It was room 101 down here, right? You know, I have a feeling you're not supposed to have pipes leaking that much stuff, but maybe that's just me. Okay, why? Why are you teaching us to control the elevator? What benefit are we going to get from doing that? Am I gonna need spooky rattling? What? Ah, yes, I forgot that they also just had my, you know, standard issue corporate chain wallet. Okay. Not the rats. Anything but the rats. Suddenly this turns into a plague tale. Yeah, let's go. No, those are some fast routes. They really are, right? Here, let's see. What is... So we're still looking for the black box. And here's another thing with the mannequins. I don't trust the mannequins. I don't trust that they're...
This must be the elevator. To the 7th floor, then.
Did everyone here get, like, turned into mannequins, or what's going on? What happened here?
Blood we offered, the hanged king we served. I serve my king with my blood? Blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin? What's this? Some kind of poem? Ah, my head!
Haha, the game teleported me. That's funny.
Holy shit.
Wait, is this SCP-701? I have no idea. Maybe? I feel like they mentioned an SCP, but...
with cognito hazards. I've been trained to deal with them. But this wasn't anything like that. I couldn't breathe. It was like there was a knot tied around my throat. I was weightless, hanging, gasping. No matter how much I struggled, nothing helped.
That does sound terrifying. But perhaps it was just a nightmare, though.
No. We wake up from nightmares. Not from this.
Alright, so we're still... Oh, well, it looks like we took that perfectly fine. Okay, and then we just got in the elevator.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, we're going down? No, yeah, I guess it wasn't a super tall facility.
It's even lower than before. I better place reality.
Oh, look. Yeah, more of these mannequins. And those ones look like they're, like, waiting for me. So, at what point do we have, like, actual threats?
It's locked.
Of course it's locked, why wouldn't it be? So let me guess, I go over here, are the mannequins gonna be gone? Oh my god, they're gone! Okay. Let's see.
What the?
We're gonna go back to the reality anchor, just in case. Because I feel like that's probably the only place here that's even remotely safe. Okay, so let me guess. This now is open. No, it's not open. Okay. Well, let's continue onward. Alright, so there's something weird here involving chains and mannequin monsters that are just really, really aggressively trying to give hugs. Well, you know what? Oh, hey. What do you have to say? The chains of fate coil like a poisonous snake. It's not only me they seek to entangle, but also you. The curse before death is frightening indeed. I did not mean to bump that. Hello. Don't look at me when you're taking a piss. That's weird. Nothing here, nothing here. Help, help, help. What happened? That could run out of toilet paper when he was in the bathroom. More blood, more nonsense. Yeah, so something broke free and caused a bunch of chaos. What does that say? I don't know. Alright, Isabella, if the lies of the monarchy were to be recorded in a book, the archivist would never know a moment's rest and would become overburdened with fatigue. Right. Jesus, I don't have the... I'm not reading all of this garbage. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Was that supposed to be something there? Probably would have been more interesting if it didn't load, if it didn't, like, lag out there. Sorry about that. Let's see. The Hanking's tragedy. Yeah, this sounds like that. Again, I know nothing of the SCPs, really, beyond the first, like, bit of them. It was one of those things that it was, like, interesting conceptually, but it just basically, like, kept on getting more and more bonkers. Yeah, I remember it just started getting more and more over the top over time.
Have something to do with SCP-701?
Oh yeah, okay, so this is 701.
More serious than I expected.
Alright. So this is a dead end, so I guess we're crawling out here. Oh, you played some Genshin today, kiddo? How did that go? Hopefully you had fun with it. Let's see. Oh, so this is just like, oh, okay, so we're going, this is how we go past the door. Here's the hey, there you go, kiddo. Glad your gotcha pulls went well. What do you have to say? Former assistant of Dr. Tyler Cooper, Miss Lisa Amanda, was demoted because of a refusal to carry out experimental orders given by the doctor. On the 16th, she was injected with amnesiacs and sent away from the site. To fill this role, management has decided to promote you to the role of senior experimental assistant. Okay, so yes, Irene Mabel became that. Room 711. Okay. Well, I guess let's just keep on going. See, this is where I'm not enough of a scientist to ever mess with stuff like this. Somebody gave me a book and was like, hey, it's a poem that if you read it, it causes mass psychosis. I would just set it on fire. Okay, it's a convent. To cover up the truth, Gonzalo orders the arrest of the 3 men who witnessed the confession and imprisons the queen. Then goes to have a secret meeting with the ambassador. After learning of the captivity, he begins to plot his revenge. Yeah, what? I'm borrowing your thing. Was there anything else I could do with this? I'm just curious about the fact that it still lets me... No, okay. The fact that it was still letting me click on it was concerning. On December 19th, a mass something incident involving several students in the auditorium of a high school took place. Escalated into a violent riot with fighting on a mass scale. It took place in the auditorium as all participants were in the process of something or something. Triggered the audience to attack each other. 13 deaths, 27 injuries. Cause unknown.
Files. This must be the archive room.
Okay, requires the round handle, so yeah, I probably need to move this to get over to there. Gonzalo kills an eyewitness, orders the royal chef to make a stew of his body. The daughter, Alinda, is placed in the convent. His squire entered the convent to confront the queen, tries to kill him, sees through her plan, and she's left to suffer the consequences. They evacuate the monastery and they encounter the imprisoned. Oh boy, hi, can I help you again, Mr. Weirdo Mannequin? Weird crash test dummy looking mother trucker. Let's see. Well, these are still power. We still got the fans going, if nothing else. Ooh, a file cabinet handle. Wonderful. I don't know that I've ever actually seen one of those in real life, but I also don't spend much time in archives. Okay. Bunch of pictures. So there's floppy disks. Okay, more just random artifacts. Now what about over here?
It's all very unusual these days. Many people have come to the site, but they haven't registered with the authorities. I've heard that Cooper and his team are rehearsing a script into a play, and that all participants are required to record their daily status. My experiment has to be put on hold because there's no one left to work on it. It's not right. I'll write an email to the minister and inform him of the malpractice going on here. Who's that?
So yeah, these guys received just a mysterious thing, I guess? Yeah, let's go. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go just a little more. There we go, that should be good enough. That does move very, very smoothly for something this large. You know, I wonder if it would be SCP protocol, like Foundation protocol, to ensure that all of the vents were technically climb-throughable. They were all big enough. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating, but after distributing some documents to a few volunteers, they became widely circulated and the number of people coming to sign up increased. It's curious how it happened, and I haven't quite figured out the reason, but it's welcome news. I'll take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate, every person. It's my chance to prove myself. An opportunity like this doesn't come every day.
So many volunteers. And what on earth is this SCP-701?
Well, again, it reminds you a little bit of like the story of the King in Yellow, right? It's like a cursed play or something, it seems. Whatever these guys are doing is just not very good times, really. It's sort of the gist of what we're getting at. That's not good. Something is apparently trying to come over here and give aggressive head pets.
This ought to get me to the 7th floor.
Okay, so this is the 3rd floor. Again, why would you just dispatch one lone person into this area? Wouldn't you want to deploy, like, teams of people just to be safe? Nope, what are you? Rehearsal notice. Okay, the Hanged King's Tragedy. Yeah, it sounds like it's what you guys were talking about there in the chat. Yeah, that's because you have survival instincts, Boundless. Yeah, that's because I don't have that scientific curiosity, I think. Oh.
What the hell is going on here? 4th floor again?
Okay, so if we go...
The way out of here might have something to do with these clocks.
Okay. So, what is this clock at? This is at... What is that? That's like... Well, we're missing a hand, so I'm not even sure. There's nothing we can do there. Okay, so 5th floor was that, 6th floor was 11, maybe? And 4th floor was 9. Well, that's not good. So what? What do they want us to do? Do they want us to just, like... SCP is kind of like a virus, that's why it gets out of control so easily. I guess so. Okay, so you know what, let's, maybe let's just, like, set the second hand to the relevant floor? So that's the 4th. Maybe we need to set this to the 5th. Maybe then we need to set the next one to 6. I will say the rotation control is a little clunky. Kind of wish that it was just like a press W or something to do. Alright. So let's see. No. Well, shit. Okay, what else could it possibly be? So every time that you mess with it, it clicks. I know that much. Was there anything we saw? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, think. Is there any... Hang on, was there a... Is it the rehearsal times, maybe? So 5th floor, 7:46 a.m. maybe? So this is 4th, right? And that's stuck at a 9. 5th was... What was the number? 7:46? So yeah, let's go... Oh? Okay. God damn it. I'm trying to, like, get it actually on there. You know, I'll assume that if it's close enough, it's close enough. Okay, so that's for 5, so maybe 6 we need. 6th floor is 11:11. That's not 1111, but alright. So then, will this give me access to the 7th floor? No, I still have to do this. Well, I wonder something then. What if I just... What if I just, like, rotate through all of these? Okay, so maybe that'll work? If I did that... And then here's 5th. And then here's the 6th. Will this now give me access to floor 7? Son of a bitch. No, okay. What the fuck am I missing? That was the only thing I could think of that we had to do. Wait, this isn't at the right time. Why... Huh. Okay. Is it gonna ding anywhere? Okay. So we're at 20... What is 9 o'clock? That's 2100, is it? Okay, is this not gonna work, or am I still... God fucking damn it. Okay, am I missing something here? Like, this seems to be fine. There must be, like, some logic puzzle that I'm not understanding here. At this point, I'm just gonna open the door to backseating. I have no damn clue. So what is the thing? So 5th floor was 746? What? Okay, I guess I had to click on it and it just worked. I don't know what that was. Alright. Well, on to 7th floor. And on to a lot of loading, it seemed like.
I've never seen such a
Okay. Oh boy. What do we have down here? Works flawlessly? I guess so. Alright.
What is that smell?
Am I taking... Okay, no, so we're getting teleported backwards. So what do we have to do? Do we have to... So crossing that threshold sends me... No, this is getting longer. There are some drop frames. It's not on my end, Ginny, as best I can tell. I have no indication of drop frames. The game is just not running super well sometimes. That's not a wire cutter, that's a bolt cutter, but okay. Oh. Well, they all Minecrafted themselves.
That voice again.
Voice.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation.
Tell us what it
Sacrifice of sin. No!
Bella, are you feeling better now?
Suffocation. Like a rope. Looped around my neck. Pulling tight. Weightless. Hanging. Nothing around me. Just my feet dangling. Struggling. Fighting. It will swallow me. And make me its slave.
Bella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Okay, let's continue.
The situation there was much worse than expected. Much worse. I knew I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called for backup. This is Sparrow, 09868, for Bald Eagle. I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
What do you mean? Yes, of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course I... What?
Pony Station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. A phone call? That would have been impossible.
No, but I saw...
What did you see, Bella? Tell us what you saw.
Don't destroy my reality anchor, you tool bag. I will say that is an interesting design for a character. Oh boy, that's not good. Come on. We should probably just get moving. Oh boy. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, hello. When attacked by an unknown source, it's wise to run. Interesting. Well, so did I have to, like, turn around? Yeah, I thought, like, maybe we'd have to go through here, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't make the corner quick enough. Alrighty then, I guess.
Bald Eagle never said anything about that. Bastard.
Sure. Okay, so that thing now knows of us. That thing is now actively hunting us. I mean, again, interesting monster design. I'm curious, was I supposed to, like, thread the needle there, or what? Or was that just a case of I maybe took too long, so it fired early? Alright. Well, let's keep on going. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take, like, a quick 5-minute break. Might just go stand up a little bit, try to wake up a little more. Yeah, especially if we're going more towards Medican territory. Yeah, so I'll be back in just a second for you guys. Right, and we return. Thank y'all for your patience, much appreciated. So where were we? I had to go face the mannequin friends here. SCP-701 scripts have been out for a week now. The participants have had minor rehearsals as described, but one thing continues to baffle me. They always seem to recite the wrong lines. Every person. It's almost like it's orchestrated, and when I try to correct them, they become defensive, insisting they read the right line, but other than the minor hiccup, everything else went well. Looking forward to the first full rehearsal in 705 the day after next. After full rehearsal, all will bear witness to the potential of 701, and my name will become synonymous. Tyler Cooper, the genius behind the experiment who managed to tap its endless potential. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't like it. Also, thank you. I hope you all behaved while I was gone. Gonzalo obtains poison, plans to hold a banquet to poison the ministers. He has remorse, he can't stop it. There's a convent. Yeah, okay. I mean, interesting visuals, if nothing else here. And where are we going? I guess through here? No, you already... Have I been in this one? No, I don't think I... Maybe I have. April 27th, 5 students were involved in a collective incident at the Cleveland Institute of Arts Drama Club in Ohio, and another faculty member died of stab wounds. Janitor was taken into custody as a suspect. A statement mentioned that 4 students used something from the ceiling during rehearsals. This was then repeated by the last remaining person after they assaulted the teacher. The teacher died 2 hours later. Following forensic investigation, it was determined the janitor had no clear motive. He is currently undergoing psychiatric treatment. Alright, so... I'm going to use this to turn on power to the site, it seems like. And what do you give me? Research on 701 begins tomorrow. In order to prevent dissemination of information, all video surveillance has been removed and all external signal transmissions blocked. Site will be under closed-loop management procedures until conclusion of the experiment. At present, the experiment is in need of more participants. Find Miss Irene Mabel in archives at the 4th floor to fill in the necessary paperwork. Okay. Well, I got a few things I need to do then. Of course, the mannequins are gone. Why wouldn't they be? And then, yeah, what was it? It was... Oh, hello. Didn't even notice you.
We're evacuating. Damn it. After the show, everyone went crazy. Some hanged themselves. Some killed each other like beasts. And that damn evil white monster. This was all destined to happen when he brought in that script. Everything that happened here is all Cooper's fault. It's their fault! This will be the last recording from the experiment. The hydropower plant was shut down forever. And no doubt my experiment will also... What's going on? What's going on? Ah!
Well, that was rather abrupt. That guy did not seem too pleased. Yeah, let's see what's down here. Also, Gene, hello, and Albino's worst nightmare. Oh, look. Experiment was a multi-object project, including multiple SCPs, focused on researching reality distortion. Duration of 5 days. Rorschach tests were conducted. They revealed varying degrees of immersion state. And on the 4th day, proclaimed to be in a primary forest. Trees here mainly sequoia and Pinus caribea. Human level decreased to 37. Described scene began to evade reality. Project was forced to be suspended. No investigation reports or experiment was primarily influenced due to the distortion effect. Okay, interesting. What was the thing? So what is that? Is that saying Lord of something? Is that Lord of, like, What did she call it? The Lord of Blood? Alright. Ah, goody. Probably need to place a reality anchor here. I really hope that 4 is enough, otherwise I'm gonna have a problem. Okay.
Look like they're all going to the same place.
Probably because they were. At the banquet, Antonio bursts in, confirms the murderous crime as well as his own lineage. He's disposed of by a group of angry ministers. Exiled to the convent, orders the squire to plan his wedding, and the play ends with a dance. I'll be honest, I really don't understand much about the appeal of plays. I've never really been into them. Lab work rules. Safety goggles. Yes, that's very important when doing work like this. Make sure errant bits of paper or pens don't poke you in the eye. So every time, as soon as we get close to any of them, it seems like... Yeah, it seems like they just collapse. But then some of them get back up, or are these new? Yeah, no, I think they're getting back up. Okay. That makes it somehow just a little bit worse. And here's the hall. Okay. Excuse you. I did not tell you to close. Oh, interesting. Running into it actually makes it stop moving. Oh, hey, look, here's the black box. Okay. Black box in Pony Station with important data, SYD2 encryption. Okay. Now what? How do I get out of here? Yeah, that was easy, right? Seems like it was too easy. Let's see. What in the fudge are you? A well-constructed handmade doll with a tag SCP-049. Oh, I found the... Okay, I guess I got itchy, but I found the hidden item. Oh, maybe there's like a hidden item in each... Okay. Oh no. Maybe there's a hidden item in each story? Yeah, that would make sense if it was. Oh, you said it's collectible? Yeah. That would make sense too. Alright. And then there's this scene again.
Bella, we really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
But that's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
What really happened?
Bella, think carefully.
So whatever this is, it's like warping her perception of reality. visitor here is like yawning at it. Okay. Huh. Okay. This is not good. So is this what these guys did? Did they like go into a bloodlust and start killing each other?
Fuck, not again.
Oh, that's not good. Do I need to go behind him? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, that was fast. Didn't expect him to book it like that. All right. Do I turn around? No. Okay, we're gonna... Oh boy, oh boy. I assume we're going to this. Run like hell.
This containment breach? Pony Station will have to be locked down. So that much is for certain. 701 is a script. One performance and now all of Pony Station's gone. Dr. Cooper, what have you done?
You know, I don't know. I'm also not sure if I needed to skip that. I really thought I was still being pursued there, but no, it looks like all of these people are just kind of going crazy. Yeah, okay, so maybe don't see. So he doesn't move as slow as he did in the start. He just kind of is like, lull, get gutted. Hey, Leon, welcome, welcome. Yeah, still read a bit of the journal. Let's see. The king passes away, his brother succeeds him. At the coronation, she confesses she concluded to kill him and hang his body from a tree. Son of the old king has legitimate claim to the throne. Meets the ghost of the old king. Blood was offered, the hanged king we served. Serve my king with my blood, yada yada yada. Well, you see, some of us, we kneel for no men, or no earthly kings. Yeah, let's see where we're heading here. Alright, anything else? Do I guess I have all but like 1 or 2 documents. Not that I'm particularly foaming at the mouth to keep reading stuff. Let's see then. Big AC tunnel. I mean, may as well just poke around down here, make sure there's nothing hiding. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and then we're going to the hanging room. The Minecrafting room, alright. And those are actual people.
Fuck. Guess this is the ending of their performance. SCP-701. The Hanged King's Tragedy.
No, I'm not gonna go play around with the noose, thank you. No, I'm gonna go. No, I can't. No, I guess we have to go ahead and we have to go neck rope ourselves. How do they even hang themselves? Do you know how much rope that would take? You know how unstable that would be?
Who's there?
And then she got struggle cuddled apparently by the Hanged King. Alright. Gonna turn out that she's actually, like, not real.
Killer sacrifices head and seek redemption with his blood.
Kill him! Kill him! A despicable usurper does not deserve the glorious crown!
What is going on?
Ah, we're in Craven Manor now, apparently. Okay.
Magneto hazard again. I need to leave right now.
Now we need to go through. Ow. That was rude. Yeah, again, Bella, now is not the time for you just to be standing here like an idiot. mean, see, I feel like they had something cool here, but it does look weird when all of the animations are in like 5 FPS. Alright, let's keep on moving. Again, weird layers of fear vibes going on here more than anything, really. Ooh. Ah, good. You all know your place. Now go forth, my army, with your halberds, and I want you to go slaughter whatever you find. Yep, there's the Hanged King again.
With my blood, I serve my king. 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 With my blood, I serve my king.
Can I just not do this? I don't really want to cut my throat. Oh, no, we do have to. The game just straight up pauses.
Blood,
Okay.
I serve my king.
Wait, just stabbing it works? Why can't all SCPs be that simple then? Oh no, a bad guy. Stab, 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 stab. Get Londoned. That would make life so much easier.
Just injected her with a sedative, but you need to let her rest for a while.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box isn't always a black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box. Got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
And she became the black box. That's an interesting little gimmick. Leon, all I can really say is SCP-701. That's really all that I can tell you. And yeah, Jenny, that was weird.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice of sin.
Okay.
The black box has been properly contained at Site-105 and pending further investigation. Above is the full record of the inquiry.
Alright, so... Okay, I guess we're just we're doing click and drag. And then it just like imports a whole bunch of... Yeah, this is probably just a one-to-one copy of the 701 file at some point. Is it only the 3 entries? Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, a bit confused definitely would be a good summary. God, Gent, you are just an asshole. Yeah, I think I'm done playing nice with Gent. He's just a tool. I'm gonna go piss in his coffee mug when he's away. Are we going for a drink? Okay, sure. Let's be responsible. And Stuart really wants his tacos, or his donuts. Alright, well that was an interesting one. Celebrate the completion of my first archive mission. My colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me. I've started to really enjoy it. Maybe it was all the drinking. I dreamt I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark and damp and smelled of decay, and in the depths of the darkness I saw 2 dots monitoring my every move. What a strange dream. Tequila is too strong of a drink. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be downing tequila, because tequila is just a not fun thing. Yeah, tequila does not fuck around. Okay, anything? No, looks like nothing new here. What about next area? Okay, so there are some other things. Research results on organic abnormalities, growth rate of crops and metabolic rates of humans, then influencing area 569. Okay. Capsule bearing the insignia of the Temporal Anomalies Department was discovered near Moody Peak, Nevada. Contents included yet to be written foundation docs and files. Several have since been contained. Capsule itself has been transported to Site 01 RCT Delta T. Efforts to reverse engineer the device and complete the retrocausal loop. Foundation was found in an Elbrus computer. I don't know what that is, in a Cold War bunker in Eastern Europe. It's still running and is confirmed to be able to control all missile defense facilities in Eastern Europe. Okay. More sites. Honestly, I'm kind of at a point where I can't keep on reading. I'm much more exhausted than I realized today. Site 17 involving 953 broke out of containment after the drone malfunctioned and jammed the door. Efforts are thwarted by a foxhound designated Mr. Kibbles, attracted by the pallet. Pounced right on. Okay. Site scientists developed an energetic drug that lets you work without sleeping. Lets you stay up all night without losing efficiency. Behavior may become slightly wired as a side effect, but it's acceptable. At present, O5 is considering making this drug available at every site. Head chef at 86 has been changed as per the written opinion. The pizza made by the new head chef is particularly exquisite. Flavor changes to match the person eating it. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go on to here. Let's see. A regular clay pot. It's an organism. Earthen womb. It's a standard safe deposit box. An inert perspex disc. Tamper-proof tape. Skin flap donated from a cadaver. Alright, so apparently it causes cancer. Let's see. Compromised skin barrier led to infection. Fatal septic shock. Oh, they put a mouse in there. Okay. Oh, they put a consciousness of a person? What? Alright, that's weird. Oh, yeah, so they're... So whatever this is just like a bad time, whatever this is. Yeah, this is something relatively safe, it seems like. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are okay with the fact that I'm not going through and reading all of these. I'm just not going to be. They did hardness tests. What is this? Something about a tree? Collected petals drop at the tree. Oh, yeah, and then it seems like, for whatever reason, the tree, like... Yeah, okay, so whatever the tree is made of, it basically cuts whatever it touches. Alright, so there's... Oh, it's 261, is that the vending machine? Yeah, it seems like it is. Alright. Well, let's see then. So I have no tasks. What are you talking about? Monthly lecture? Okay. Antimemetics, okay. Yeah, let's do this one, I guess. I just keep on going down the list.
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel. One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
So on we go to the story of Daniel, I guess.
First, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
So it's ASDF in space, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at like these Guitar Hero type of things, so this is probably gonna take us quite a while to do right.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Oh no, not the attic bees.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Okay, let's see what's hiding. Oh, we're actually playing this. Again with this interesting, like, hand-painted art style. It's fascinating.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it. Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged, but Daniel found a way to repair it.
Okay, how did he repair it? Super glue? Oh, okay, I guess. I was just gonna go through them. I didn't really know what we were looking for. Those look a lot less like signs. Am I like multiplying it? Dividing it? What is this?
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below.
Come on.
He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Soar!
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Get over here, you. Oh, what the heck? It like pushes you back? Okay. How long is this gonna go? Is it going to eventually stop, or is this just a... Huh. Okay, weird. Do I have to like be right on top of it, or what?
Just as he was about to seize the rolling
okay,
paper
we're just
ball,
waiting
suddenly,
out the clock.
terrible sparks erupted from it. Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
Okay. So that was a good time for you to be taking a drink.
On its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea. He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Oh no. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I definitely am not feeling like this is an SCP game for sure. This is not at all what I expected. Which admittedly is on me. Oop. The hell? That's why. I wonder if it is possible to fail this. God fucking damn. I'm used to having my hands in the WASD setup, so I keep on pressing keys out of instinct that aren't the right keys.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
Hey.
The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips. Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Isn't he isolating for chickenpox? Why would he have friends over? Am I crazy?
Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke. This is Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy days or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
Oh? Okay. What you doing, buddy? Do you want me to take it, or? Oh, alright. Oh, I guess I was trying to catch it. Let's throw it over that way. Give him something to do.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Not the kitty.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle, day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move. 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other. Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once. Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
I will say it's nice music. In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
the paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned. Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Can I heal any particular ones, or... Oh, okay. For some reason it wasn't popping up for those ones. Oh yeah, it seems like only certain ones we can even help. I will say this is, like, conceptually kind of cool. This is an interesting little story tidbit that they're going with here. I do like the visuals that we're seeing
here. The paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
Probably not, no.
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
The huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
Okay, so what do we... Yeah, we just grab the scraps that we can, I guess. Let's see, any other pop-ups? Here we go. Are there any others to grab? I'm not seeing, like, fixed points of interest. Oh, here we go. Oh, so we're doing this. So what? So you go there somehow. You're like a corner piece. You're up here. And you go down there? Okay.
Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah, and that's the one that we helped. Huh. It's a bit tragic.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Oh, one more of these, okay.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
That was a nice little kid story. It was not bad. I did like the, I like the aesthetics of that one. That was nice. Yeah, it was a cute story, kiddo. Oh, nice. Been here for a month and I'm now entirely adjusted to the job. Though the content of my work is processing archive files, it's work that'll never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are fascinating. I'm having hallucinations lately. It feels like someone is calling me, a voice low and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they say. In fact, I plan on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. I hope so. Okay. Well, I am beat to hell, guys. I'm actually struggling to stay awake. I might be wrapping this one up a little early today. I'm gonna go crash a little bit. Maybe we'll finish this off next week. I'm not sure. It is interesting. It's not really what I was expecting from the game, but it's not bad. It has some nice music, some nice aesthetics. Definitely has some good atmosphere in a couple of places. But yeah, we'll have to go ahead and see. Yeah, sorry I have to cut this one a little bit early. Yeah, I'm definitely like just I'm passing out in my chair, so that's probably not good. Well, maybe we'll finish this off next time. We'll have to see. Yeah, thank you guys all for dropping in for a little bit of SCP shenanigans. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend. For those of you who are getting hit by the snow like I am, make sure you stay safe. Just a reminder for anyone who is new watching this, we do have a Discord and we have a Patreon. So if you want to go ahead and support the channel, you can go to either of those. And it all is appreciated. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys had fun and look forward to seeing y'all next time.